Hello everyone, Dragon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. Not much to say. We are on a winning streak, so let's see if we can keep this up. I have no idea if we can keep this up, but we will see. I think a crow is very good early. There are just not that many ways to make the crow a lot better, so I don't know. Three-sided die is very good. Yes, we have a good start here. We don't have to pick more crabs if we see them, but having one crab is definitely not a problem. Purple pepper, extremely good early on this difficulty level. Works well with a lot of other things, and we don't need to pick something up here, so I'm just gonna skip because all of those symbols are kind of bad. Don't want the second luck box. So if we don't pick anything up this run cycle, we are going to start falling behind slowly again, even though we are ahead for now. And my son is breathing harder now. Yeah, that's 66. We were, after that first run cycle, we were on track to do a lot better. In order to make 100, we need to make 18 every spin. There's a birdhouse. We got the owl and the crow, so that's a very easy birdhouse. We don't need to go all in on birds, but this is definitely a good start. I'll take a second crow. When you have a birdhouse, a crow is actually pretty good this early. I mean, they will fall off eventually, but 28 is pretty good. Yeah, we're making this rent, that's good. But this is already turning into kind of a messy start, so I don't know. We need to do something to turn this around, I think. Oh, you can probably hear my son in the background. I hope he's not too loud. I put him to bed early and somehow he was awake for longer than he would have been normally, so I really don't know what happened there. Let's take a bronze arrow. Bronze arrow is pretty good. Checkered flag for our owl. So yeah, definitely taking the checkered flag, because now the owl gives he gives 2 every spin, and he gives an extra 1 every other spin, so that means that it's a 2.5 value symbol now, I think. That's pretty good. $31 is pretty good. Do we want a hex of draining? I mean, it's not bad, but we're already starting to transition away from well, lower value symbols, so I think wine is very good. Yeah, we just want to go hard on higher value symbols. We can definitely get away with a call here, I think. But it does mean that we want more symbols. 27, sapphire. Yeah, the 2 value symbols aren't bad right now, but we kind of want to do better than that. Like a 5-sided die, that's a good symbol. On average, that's a 3 value symbol, so that's good. 27. So we're close to 225. 225 means that we need to make 34 every spin, and we're not doing that, but Copycat Essence is very unlikely to do something. We only have 1 cat and we don't have ways to make cats better, so we would be picking up a lot of 1 value symbols in order to somehow make this work. But Lucky Carrot Essence is very good, so we can definitely do that. There's a rabbit. I think we picked a rabbit. Green pepper is very likely to do something. And we can just remove the coin here, I think. Right? So how much are we making right now? 30. 30 was on a decent roll. I think we can pick a 3rd crow. Right, we have the birdhouse, but more importantly, we have the green pepper and the purple pepper. I think that's fine. It also incentivizes us to pick up things that work with crows, I guess. 34, that's good. That means that we are very likely to make this rent. We haven't found a way to open our luck box yet, so I don't know about that. Of course, very important. Right, our wine is now a 3 value symbol. Still don't really want the hex of draining. We're doing fine for now, but we need to transition at some point to something that's even better, because I think if we keep this up, we are going to plateau. There's also a lot of dots now. Let's pick a rabbit fluff, because those dots are going to disappear and leave us with some empty spots. We're close to 300, that's good. So we're not doing badly. We should be in shape to actually make this rent. I'm gonna pick one more wine. And I'm gonna pick Nori the Rabbit over a very big symbol bomb, because we have a rabbit and a rabbit fluff that makes those symbols a lot better. There are a lot of ways to make rabbit a lot better too, but also this means that we really want a Beastmaster. Very big symbol bomb is pretty good, right? You just get so many symbols, but I think we just want stuff like this. Alright, do we get to remove something? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah. So I don't want to remove the flower yet, because we do have the rain and we have other 1 value symbols that are just as bad. So let's remove the cherry. I don't think it matters a lot which one exactly we remove, but 39. And let's grab another rabbit, because we have no other rabbits, so that means that our rabbits are going to be 4 value symbols. 33 is kind of on the low side, but we are probably making this rent. 27, that's very low. Rabbit fluff, another 3 value symbol, but we are going to lose our dots. That's going to give us some space. One more rabbit fluff. Alright. 33. Yeah, it's much too late for a crab. We're almost certainly making this rent, but let's just make sure. $41. Alright, one more rabbit fluff, and then we're done with rabbit fluffs, I think. Yeah, we were pretty close to losing there. I think I picked up all of the things that gave us the best shots, and we did get there. We have one dot with 2 charges left, so we need to do something to make sure that we are getting further than this. Lime pepper is fine, it is always going to give us 30, so I don't know if this is a guaranteed rare, but I'm gonna reroll. There's a diver. Diver is extremely good. Right. We don't need a shedding season. We already have a lot of rabbit fluffs. Maybe, I mean, we don't want Ricky the Banana or Watering Can. In theory, Watering Can could do something for us later, but alright, I'm gonna grab the shedding season, and I'm actually going to turn it off, I think. Maybe not yet. I mean, we have 29 symbols. That's just so much. I think I'm gonna turn off the shedding season for now. Alright. There's our Eldritch Creature. Cool. Alright, so we have a lot of interesting stuff going on. It's too late for the owl, I think. But we need to know how much we're making every spin, how much we need to make every spin. 49, so generally to make 375 we need 48. And now we need to know if we're behind or ahead. 171 divided by 5, 40.8, so we're a little bit ahead, that's good. Hex of Midas, I'd love to be able to pick that to feed the Eldritch Creature, but we just can't do that. So that's a skip. Maybe we need more rabbit fluffs to trigger all of our good stuff, right? We can trigger purple pepper very consistently, but no, I don't think so. Right. 33, 55? Was it 55? I think that was 55. 55, very nice. So if we keep on going like this, that's going to be good for us. Yeah, that carrot essence actually was very good for us. Right, we already have 375 and we have one more spin to go. I don't really want to reroll here. That's a rain cloud. Don't know if rain cloud is the exact thing we need, but right, now we are going to try and make 450, which means that we need to make 58 every spin. We were very close to that already, that's good. This is probably a guaranteed rare. There's Mrs. Fruit. Mrs. Fruit is great. And there's Rusty Gear. Rusty Gear is also insane, which means actually that we are going to turn on our shedding season again. And probably remove the flower. Now I'm gonna remove the cat before I remove the flower. Alright. We have a lot of interesting things going on. That was a very good spin. Do we want another rabbit fluff? I mean, sure. Maybe Rusty Gear, Shedding Season, or the rabbit is just what we need to win this run? I don't know. 51. Not the best rolls. That was 50. 50 is just not good enough. I mean, maybe for now, and then we get that. There's our third Chemical 7, we're always picking that up. Yeah, I think that Rusty Gear with the Rabbit Fluffs is pretty good. And if we can just do that consistently, we are going to win. That was pretty good too. How did we do that? Did we get an essence or whatever? Oh right, that was the lucky 7. Right. The number was so high that I knew something happened. 66, that's very good. We don't need to reroll here. We are ahead for now. There's a moon. We have those 2 rabbits. I think a moon is fine. Might not be good enough. I don't know. 61. Alright. So we might already have turned the corner. Telescope essence. That's very good. Let's grab that. And a Hex of Tedium for our Eldritch creature. We don't really need any of these, so that's the egg carton. So do we want to turn on or off the Telescope essence for now? That's the question. Means that Purple Pepper is always going to trigger. Means that the Eldritch creature is probably going to eat the Hex of Tedium. We can trigger the moon and the rabbits. Let's just do this. This is fine. Oh, and the owls, of course. This is a very messy run, but there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. I'm gonna pick the snail for the diver. If it hits while we have the telescope out, that should be very good, but maybe that doesn't happen. We don't have any synergies for the apple, so it's just a 3-value symbol. It's not going to help us a lot. Right? But the telescope essence actually did help us a lot. I think that was a good investment. I don't think we want another rabbit. No. I'm gonna reroll here. Grab the Hex of Thievery. It's probably better than the Hex of Draining at this point. Not sure. I did not do the math on that. Pearl. I don't know. I want the diver to keep on consuming stuff, but Midas Bomb. Honestly, Midas Bomb might be fine. We have so many symbols. I'm just gonna grab the Midas Bomb. That's a shame. That was honestly our worst possible hit for the Midas Bomb. So, what actually happened with our Midas Bomb? It hit our moon. That's very bad because now we have 3 pieces of cheese. It hit our Eldritch creature, which is bad because we still have the Hex of Thievery. And didn't hit a lot of other important stuff. It hit the rabbit and an owl. Those weren't very important. But this wasn't great. I think that was definitely a low roll. So at this point, if we see a mouse, we basically have to take it to take care of the cheese. Yeah, that's definitely not good. 8. I mean, the Midas Bomb gave us a lot of short-term money, so we're probably still in good shape. Dove. I mean, I have to take the dove, right? No, I don't. I do not have to take the dove. Tomb is fine, but isn't going to help us a lot. No, this is a skip. Yeah, that was a very, very bad turn of events. Maybe I should have picked the dove, but I just don't see that much that the dove is going to do for us. Hex of Destruction, I don't think that. No, I don't think that. We do have so many symbols. Let's grab a pirate. Pirate is very good. Yeah, I think we're still fine, but the game is taunting me. I don't think we can pick up another Midas Bomb. I mean, one of the reasons that I think we could do it freely was because we just had a lot of good things going on. But now we don't. A lot of our good things disappeared. So that's not good. Yeah, we're still making this rent, but we need to make next rent and the one after that too. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but I mean, the rabbit fluffs are giving us a lot of good new symbols, right? We have a lot higher chance to find rares and very rares, which is why we got the pirate, which is also one of the reasons that I felt comfortable in grabbing the Midas Bomb. But I don't know. I don't think we've seen anything for Mrs. Fruit to do yet, right? Right, we were over 777 for now, which is good. Ancient Lizard Blade is never going to do anything. So it's Reroll Essence. Silver Arrow is insane. And it's either Fish Tank or Time Machine. I don't think we want Time Machine. I'm just gonna grab the Fish Tank. Don't know if it's ever going to do anything, but that's fine. Really want a mouse here. I didn't think I'd see the day, but I want a mouse. Arrow pointing at arrow. Yeah, I don't think I want a turtle. We have so many symbols. No. We really do want the diver to do more, but... Well, watermelon, very good. Yeah, honestly, rabbit fluff. We just basically went all in on that, and it does work. It does work. So maybe it's going to be good enough to finish this run on a win. Wow, I'm just a little bit demoralized. I really shouldn't be. Midas with the pirates, I mean, again, we have so many symbols. I just don't think that's what we need to do here. I'm just gonna skip here. I think we'll get more options to grab more good symbols. 55. That's really low. That's really low. Alright, this is going to be a good one. Nice. Orange. So if we miss by a little bit, we still have the piggy bank, so we are not in trouble even if we miss a rent. 60. Alright, we have made this rent, and given that we still have the piggy bank, we don't need to make the full rent payment. All of these are bad for us. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one we pick. I should remove the flower now, or the key. Key is never going to do anything. And I need a mouse to get rid of that stupid cheese. I'm gonna reroll here. Ruby is fine, but not good. No, we don't have really doesn't help us in any way. Alright. 77, that's very good. X of Midas is okay, but I don't think that's what we need to do here. Probably remove the flower now. It's just a 1 value symbol. Sure. I kept it around because there were just higher priority targets to remove, but at this point... Alright. Oh, those arrows are also just not cooperating. Orange, very good. Alright, 2.5 times the amount inside the piggy bank. Let's say 50 times 2.5. I should do that in my head. 125. So we have a little bit of leeway, but not even that much. That's a decent amount. I don't really want a coconut. I just don't think there's time. I'm gonna grab the target though. We have 2 silver arrows, 1 bronze arrow. That's a very good spin. Alright, let's just keep on getting spins like that. Alright, I think we're there. I think we have won. But this one was such a mess. This one was such a mess. Let's grab... I don't want a jellyfish here. Just have the arrow point at good symbols. 60. Remove a capsule, it's too late for that. Just final spin. Use the piggy bank. And we have made it. But honestly, this was such a good run. And then... yeah, one of the reasons that this run was ended up so weirdly is because we just had too many symbols. Right, we had the 2 crows. They were not really doing all that well. I mean, they were very good early. The cheese was a lot in the way. I mean, I don't think picking up the Midas bomb was wrong. We had a lot of symbols, and honestly, most of the things that it could hit were just fine. We could even just lose the diver. We could lose the Eldritch Creature, but the fact that we lost the Eldritch Creature while the Hex of Thievery was still there, that was a problem. The cheeses, I mean, yeah. But just the amount of rabbit fluffs we had saved us. And of course, the piggy bank. Wow. Very, very, very interesting run. And we are on a win streak of 4 now, which is very nice. I find that often after a ladder streak, I just start doing better again, so I should probably do more of them. Someone in the comments, thank you for your comment, said that having a ladder streak once in a while is fun, so we are going to keep on doing that from time to time. We are on 58.3% win rate, so we're still behind, but if we keep this win streak going, we are going to be in very good shape. So, that was that. I had a lot of fun. This was not that long of an episode. The big takeaway from this, Rabbit Fluff makes it more likely for you to get rares. And Midas Bomb is a relatively high variance symbol. High variance doesn't mean bad. It means that good things happen, bad things happen, and you don't know ahead of time. Anyway, I've had a blast, I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time on another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.